So we have the last game of the evening. Well, for us it's evening. For you it's probably more like around noon. Coming up next, you can see it right here in the grid. It is a rematch of round number 1, Hihi versus WFZ.
Mm-hmm.
And
I think this time we will play.
You will play seriously?
I'm not sure if seriously is the right word, but more solid. Like DH Panda, you know.
What? You have to unready, cancel,
choose
change
another color, yeah.
And then go down.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, there we go.
We're ready, waiting for the players.
Very good. It's gonna be a moment or two, of course. Need to get ready, get all their gear set up. You think if he plays more standard, more solid, he has a good chance?
Yeah, definitely. DH Panda, you know, solid stuff. If he doesn't do any mistake, like you did here, he really defended well, so no reason.
You don't like Naga? You prefer Panda?
Naga was good maybe a year ago, but recently I think all the undead know how to counter Naga.
Then you haven't seen NSL where Remind destroyed WFZ.
With Naga?
2 weeks ago, yeah.
Okay.
Super aggressive play.
I don't know, I still think Panda is more, you know, solid late game.
Yeah, late game is definitely better.
Yeah.
Like once he's level 4, definitely better.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Night Elf's Remind, for example, said that he feels the key to this matchup is putting pressure on the undead and trying to kill stuff before tier 3.
And
of course for that the Naga is much better.
Before I think Night Elf player thought the key is to get level 3 with Panda as fast as possible, but I think now as quick as possible you get Dryad and try to kill stuff so that undead does not reach 50 foot too fast.
Also, every ghoul you kill in the mid game is one ghoul that's not going to be there for the frenzy push.
Mm-hmm.
And frenzy ghouls can be very scary against the Naga, especially. Panda is pretty good at dealing with them once he's level 3 with Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire combo. But Naga, Fog Lightning only hitting 3 units is quite a bit more difficult.
Okay, game started, of course. Yeah. We'll wait for the small
they're gonna
delay
a
here.
little break, a little pause.
Man, that's too bad for Ruda. I'm still, into this game.
Yeah, I know. And he said it right after the game, exactly like the last time.
Yeah.
Last year he
faced a tier 1 player, one
like
of the best
players in the world. Yeah.
Then, lost. Then played against Chinese Night Elf. It was live last time. Won the first map, like today, and lost the second and third map.
Too bad, man.
Yeah.
We were all rooting hard for him.
Yeah, we were.
ATSP got really emotional about it.
His countrymate, his friend, his basketball partner.
Maybe they're going to be colleagues soon.
Yeah.
Rudan thinking about spending some time in China and working here.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can find good teaching position as basketball teacher here.
All right, Echo Isles will be our first map.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty straight up map. Demon Hunter can have a really hard time here finding level 3.
Yeah,
he's going to get level 2 immediately from the 2 green camps. Very rarely we see Ancient of War creep at the Merc camp, but that's so risky to do. That can be punished super hard with a
maybe 2010, 12 or 13. I remember Night Elf tried, but then they got punished so hard by like simple mass ghoul rush beginning. And it's
head into the game.
Night Elf hero this time, not Tavern hero.
Alright. So does this work? I think that's working. So Neo isn't here right now to do the production, so I'm doing it. Yeah, but I think it's okay.
I can't help you, man. You're on your own for this. Can you check the chat here? Yeah, on IRC maybe.
You can check it. Oh wait.
People will definitely tell if it's not working.
Yeah. All right. So everything should be fine. First hero. Earlier you predicted a Warden correctly. That was pretty impressive. But of course on Terranas that's much better. Yeah, he played really weird. You said if he plays straight up here, he's gonna have a decent shot.
Yeah, of course.
For the time being, looks very normal here. Simple creep camp, nothing greedy, and we are expecting the Demon Hunter to be coming out.
Like, do you think WFZ played one like at its full potential against JCC earlier today? Because JCC had the advantage. I mean,
Yeah, I know.
it was
what- I know
he
what-
was ahead
I
both
know
games.
What you mean? Yeah, I don't think WFZ played perfectly.
Okay.
Don't think so. Especially like scouting and deciding when to attack.
Mm-hmm.
Like mechanically, micro and macro, I guess, if you want to
Yeah.
take that into consideration. It was all fine, but playing very passively against the Warden early on Terranas didn't know about that, and also scouting of the expansion was
That's
very
true.
late in the second game.
Okay,
A player's
so
forces are under attack.
pretty soon we'll probably see one Wisp going to the Merc camp. You know, we Night Elf really love our Force Troll healer
Yeah.
in the beginning to dispel the skeletons. It doesn't seem to be thinking as I think. Doesn't care right now about this troll. Ring of Protection, not bad, but not the best, clearly.
And DK playing this very aggressively.
Yeah.
There was a shift in the meta. I think it started in 2015.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, it was always DK aura first, run
Now
over
is under
immediately, then
siege.
you harvest enough lumber for the tech, and then all the ghouls come over.
Yeah,
That is kind of what WZ brought.
A player's force
I
is
think
under
it's the best
attack.
opening. It's
But-
so annoying as Night Elf.
Yeah, but nowadays, most undeads happy and 1-0 prefer to take one creep camp or maybe two, get to level 2, and then be aggressive. Because usually, the Night Elf, he takes his first Ancient of War creep camp,
Mm-hmm.
and even if you creep yourself, it's not like he can creep anything after. So you can see here, he took the first camp, he
Yep.
can take the little green camp, but after that, it's really impossible for him to go creep anything else. He could go for the natural, but that is super risky.
Yeah, very
If
risky.
then ghouls run into your main.
Obviously, JCC is scouting for some, mass goal shenanigan, but it's not happening right now. He confirmed that the undead is taking to tier 2.
Yeah, pretty much the exact same time for the two.
Yeah,
players. I think it was a 3 Moonwell tech, right?
yeah,
yeah.
3 Moonwell's tech.
On Echo Isles, of course, very close rush distance, so that 5 to 6 ghoul aggression can be really
Mhm.
dangerous. Still hasn't skilled, by the way, the DK, so he's holding the skill point
Yeah.
once there is a mana burn.
Which means DH is most likely holding his skill point as well. You want to wait. If what I like to do, if DK gets aura, I get evasion first.
Yeah. Evasion, immolation could also be the choice
Yeah,
if he
yeah.
sees, like, let's say 7 ghouls moving over.
Oh,
Speaking of ghouls,
expansion for JCC.
oh wow. Again, he
A player's
plays it
forces
like
are under
Yeah.
cheesy.
attack.
And now we have the aura first. Even if he gets surrounded,
That's 8
evasion
ghouls.
isn't gonna help him.
8 ghouls, man. That's
Yeah.
quite a
He's
bit.
making more. So he's gonna go to 28. 30 supply is really crazy
Mhm.
before tier 2 for undead.
Man, JCC is gonna have a really hard time, defending his expansion.
Question is, of course, when it's gonna be scouted.
And it's enter hole. Okay.
In the
We
main
don't see a lot
base.
of talents against
A
undead.
player's forces are under
Rarely
attack.
see it.
Yeah, Remind used to play it,
Yeah.
was not successful. But he keeps the undead from creeping, like,
Mm-hmm.
hasn't taken
So
a
many
bit of
ghouls.
experience so far.
It's
With the
obviously-
Demon Hunter only level 1 and without boots, Naga's second pickup is very tempting. Because Demon Hunter usually really good at dealing with her, but not when he's this weak. No damage, no level 2,
Yep.
no boots of speed. And seems
Right now
like-
they're just watching
Yeah.
what
oh,
are you
he's
doing.
getting the boots himself, and he's gonna get the Naga.
Yeah.
If he finds this tree, this is really bad for Shishi. But there's no necessarily a reason for him to expect it.
Yeah.
Right, he has the resources for the Naga here.
Do you like getting the boots on DK? I think it's
It's
not.
really good on the Naga. You can
Oh, on the Naga, yeah,
you
yeah.
can micro her so well.
Mm-hmm.
Like the Demon Hunter can't run her down, and you can still fight with her when she's at 100 HP.
Naga as well. Okay.
Naga on Naga. Alright, but this Naga is really slow. She doesn't have
Mhm.
boots that can can
DH is
receive.
really slow as well. He can
Yeah.
get surrounded very quickly.
7 ghouls here. This is scary for the Night Elf. He needs
Yeah.
to survive. The Archer might be getting caught outside of the base. Moon Juice is gonna be there. The Naga is coming
Yeah.
from the south. She doesn't want to commit. No, she's coming from the left actually. The other Naga. And
Oh
now it's
my
Naga
God,
on
he's
Naga
gonna get
action.
surrounded for sure, man. Oh my
Needs to
God.
get it. Supposed to get it. Has to get it. Doesn't get it though.
How
Doesn't get
come?
the surround.
Oh
what
my
a
God.
mistake. And the Naga in the meantime took a lot of damage, 100 HP, but because of the boots she is so agile that she might still be able to put fire in a few shots. But already this is most of the aggression subsiding here, it seems.
And Joseph is really
done.
doing
Player's
good
forces
right now
are under
actually.
attack.
He's not that late into the Enchanter floor. His expansion is up. He's going to walk the tree down to the gold mine. And he didn't lose a single unit yet, so it's really, really good for him right now.
This is a lot of early game, mid game investment. Boots of speed, Naga second.
Oh,
Naga
and he
gets
got surrounded.
That's
Okay.
the TP. Gonna get another burn off here, a little bit more damage onto the opposing Naga. And with the Ancient of War, he makes it look like he wants to creep the middle, but actually down here there's an expansion which the Undead knows nothing about. And this is a really unusual timing. Tier 2 expansion, we know about that. Tier 3 expansion, but this is Tier 1
Such a
expansion.
ballsy play from JoCC, and it's gonna pay off, I think.
It's really risky.
Yeah,
so
but
risky.
As soon as WFZ is gonna have skeletons, it will definitely scout the expansion. So
yeah, he hasn't used a single charge yet of the rod. Yeah,
because there is no corpse yet, no units died.
But all the undeads know where the critters live.
Yeah,
Do you
that's
know
true.
where the critters live?
No.
A
I don't pay
player's
attention to
forces
that.
are under attack.
I think there's 6 critters in Echo.
Okay. See, you learn a new thing every day.
You gotta start playing undead, man. Easy race, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
8-click, 1 hero.
I'm
or
lost,
no.
man. There is no staff of preservation. I'm just lost.
You have to actually micro units.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, he steals the invul here. This is so good, especially with the Demon TP not being there.
What? What was that?
Player's forces
Was he
are
just
under
taunting
attack.
him?
Yeah, I don't know.
It looked like it. Demon are pretty tanky here with the extra armor that he has. Of course, that's not gonna protect him from Coronova. However, this DK only now getting the first bit of experience, prioritizing the XP on the Naga.
But it doesn't really matter. I mean, we all know. Remember, HLA style, it can push at tier 3 even with level 1 DK.
Yeah.
Full
Frenzy
frenzy.
are crazy strong.
Yeah.
They are gonna be a little while longer. Tier 3 is just finishing right here.
A
And a
player's
Tree of
forces
Life
are under
can
attack.
die very quickly when there's like 8 frenzy ghouls waiting away at it.
I guess he needs like 1 Enchant of 4.
Greater invul, he needs a greater invul here from the ogre.
Or
he needs
healing.
greater healing. He does. And that's very unfortunate.
That's bad.
So that's
As an
actually-
undead, you might keep them, right?
Yeah, it can be good. Like oftentimes you're at around 20 to 30 mana with the DK, and then you use
Like
one
like
charge.
extra
and then
coil.
You get a coil again. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, now level 2.
Lich almost here. I think we should expect a
Well, he's
push.
pulling all. Oh, okay, he leaves 2 ghouls at
Yeah.
home, but the rest are all coming. And of course, Frenzy is in the works. Destroyer upgrade as well.
Push is coming.
But
30 seconds,
He hasn't
I think.
seen the expansion yet, right?
No, it didn't scout, so no way he saw it.
He's going south. Maybe wants to get the next invul, but it's still on cooldown.
JoCC
going
has
towards the
extra
extra.
vision
A
because of
player's
the
forces are under
wards and the
attack.
wisps, so he knows exactly what's going on.
All right, here we go. 50 supply timing. This is so scary for Night Elf. Level 3 Demon
DH,
Hunter is almost achieved.
level 3.
Yeah, that's important.
Yep.
That's a big deal. Very big deal.
Right now, what JoCC has to do is, just taunt him and get 3 burns. It's really important, so that he can engage the real fight with DK with no mana and Lich with no mana.
But so many frenzy ghouls has to be
Yeah,
scared
he
of
has to be
getting
careful though.
surrounded. Oh, he doesn't have boots of speed, by the way. So
Okay,
the
first
cold
burn.
arrow, he gets really slow.
Actually, right now it's more important to burn the Lich, but the Lich is too far right now.
And it's only level 1 coil. not
But
that-
man, already 54 supply for the elf.
Yeah, but it's true. But he doesn't have a good answer to the ghouls.
Yeah.
Also no invul.
If WFZ does not push now, he's gonna lose for sure, right? Because
think
the
so.
expand is
He doesn't have Moonwell. Ziggurat's ready
Yeah.
to go above 50.
A player's forces are under attack.
And he's actually dragging out the next creep camp.
okay.
Alright, here we go.
He has to
He needs to
defend
react
this.
fast. This is so much damage.
Yeah,
DK should be hitting
well,
the
he's
tree
not
as well, I
reacting
think.
that fast.
What's he
actually.
doing? He doesn't have a TP. His Demon Hunter is slowed. He doesn't dispel it with the Dryad. First Archer, easy kill. Fog Lightning coming in, but not
Only
yet
only
able.
level 1 for lightning, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
Doesn't do much damage at all. 2 statues here. No destroyer surprises me.
Yeah.
Not yet anyways. The way you're supposed to do this is ignore the bears, go for either heroes or the backline. But he's going for the demon hunter, knows there's no invul on him. There's a staff on the Naga and more Riju. He dispels the Riju right away with the destroyer.
Nice
well
micro
timed.
from WFZ dispelling right away.
Yeah. Demon hunter again is in trouble, but there is of course the staff. And he did go for the bears with the ghouls. I think that's a big mistake. He killed one of them and he might
I
get
should have
another
sniped
one.
all the archers first.
Oh, the staff is on cooldown. And
Oh
Demon Hunter!
my God!
Massive mistake from the Night Elf. He's still up in supply by like 15.
Yeah, the X-Pen is really kicking in now. I think WFZ should have pushed like right away when he got the orb. He wastes too much time.
I think that's not over yet. The Naga
That's
here is
not over
out
yet,
of
that's
mana
true.
for Shishi. He needs to rebuy the Demon Hunter. Or does he actually have the time to get him back normally?
He might have the time though. No, he's going to rebuy it at the tavern.
Oh, the DK in trouble.
Yeah, that's
TP
the
out.
perfect move from Shishi. He knows that he needs time, so he had to make him TP.
The statue there was out of mana
Yeah.
almost, so healing up was difficult. And the Demon Hunter comes back from the tavern. Again, scouting being an issue. Shishi
player's
was able
forces
to
are under
win
attack.
right here on this map just a few moments
Yeah,
ago, a few
with
minutes ago against Rudan with a sneaky expo, and again, that seems to be his key to victory.
Yep.
This time against Undead. DK still only level 2. This needs to change. Ring of Regen, I think it's
Yeah.
actually pretty good against
Pretty
Night Elf.
good, yeah.
Level 2 for the Lich. The Naga is level 3. That's also a big deal.
Naga for just also level 3.
But he has so much gold income now.
Yeah,
This
it's
might
crazy,
just
man.
be too much economy
player's
now for
forces
Shishi.
are
You
under
can get items, upgrades, anything.
He must be throwing the game away though. By losing
Yeah.
the game.
Today's day of throw.
Undeads though, they can decide to, once the map is crept turtle for a while, get like 1500 gold and then go into 80 supply anyways. Because it's very hard for the Night Elf to force a fight in the Undead base.
That's true.
Is he going for Frost Rims though?
No.
No, he's not. And he only has 2 ghouls, so he would have to make more ghouls for a Frost
Yeah.
Rim transition. It would take forever. So I think that might be possible. He's in upkeep already. Solo creeping the Lich now,
And
which will be enough for level 3. I think.
Talisman of Evasion for the Lich. It's not bad, I think.
No. It's level 3.
Okay, so it's 3,
Player's
3, and 3.
forces are
Yeah,
under
the
attack.
nuke is really dangerous now.
The
if he
nuke
went
is real,
for
yeah.
Fog Lightning level 2, which I imagine he did.
Still no boots in DH, man. Maybe we'll get it here.
So, parry up, good job for him. Just needs to survive this.
The push is coming from WFZ.
I don't know.
Parry up
Another
again.
parry up.
Yeah.
It's nice for him.
Oh, first Hippogriff coming out.
Yeah, Web is already researched.
Yeah.
WFZ will not steal the invul this time. Goes for heal scroll instead. 60 supply for him against 69.
Yeah, that's crazy.
For
1-0
Night Elf.
upgrade for GCS and 2-0 upgrade for WFZ. So maybe this can play a difference in this fight.
Of course, 5 supply of those are bound up in the Wisps in the gold mine.
Mhm.
Yeah, so many bears though coming in from almost 2
There's
angles.
3, 4, 5, 6 bears.
And the first one in the front line, going for the Demon Hunter right away, down to half HP, but he's so tanky, 1200 hit points.
Yeah,
He must be thinking himself, what the hell, I just coiled over Fog Lightning you, and she's still pretty healthy.
that's
And now he's
true.
going to the back line. And the thing is, the Demon Hunter
Can he
is not the
morph
only
a
threat.
bear? Yeah, he has one bear he can morph with
Yeah,
enough
but
mana.
He's starting to kill off these bears, but there's so many of them. Demon Hunter now in trouble.
WFZ
getting
trying
focused.
to kite back,
Yeah.
really focusing the DH here. He knows he has to.
Oh, the Death Knight in trouble. He does have a TP should things get too dangerous. And those bears are starting to disappear. A lot of roar being stolen, being dispelled with
Yeah.
Devour. The Naga going to the back. The
the
Demon Hunter
the Lich still has a lot of mana. She can Nova right away. No,
The DH can mix
Putting it back.
min-max pretty well here by
DH,
dropping.
be careful.
He has the staff, of course, and he stabs him out, but with the DH gone, this is a hard fight to take for the Night Elf, but he presses forward regardless. Still 3 bears healthy in the front line, reapplying the roar. Demon is coming from the main, taking a little bit longer because he didn't go for those boats of speed, and the TP out has to come from the Undead, saving most of his forces. Nice burrows, there is no
Yeah.
dust, and he
Nice
saves
micro
them.
from WFZ. Great burrow micro. Okay, so 59 supply for the elf against 51 for the undead.
Can he get a hero level?
I thought it would not be
upgrade
that
here.
close, to be
Forces are
honest.
under
Yeah.
attack.
And with good kiting, many of those bears will oftentimes be, doing not much, not attacking
That's
anyways.
true.
Just hanging around in the back. Needs to get a dust here this time. And doesn't do it though. He has the invul, however, that is probably more important.
It was the same mistake on EI when he played Dark Ranger against WFZ. No dust.
Yeah.
And he ended up with like 4 fins in
Yeah.
his base.
True.
Small details sometimes.
And these fiends with the 2-0 upgrades, even though he doesn't have frostworms, the bears, they do die at a reasonable rate. Let's take a look at the upgrades for the Night Elf. We have 1-1 and getting more, and also getting much bigger army. And those hippogriffs, they were pretty much immediately webbed, all of them, the last fight, but he's gonna get more and more now. Don't even really think he needs hippogriffs.
Yeah, there is only 1 destroyer, or maybe 2. I think Mazdra is enough, right?
He doesn't exactly know if there might be some frostworms coming in. Of course, we know with our perfect vision. Still, the big supply there for the Night Elf. Of course, with the expansion, that's gonna happen.
That's the last push. No TP for the undead.
DH, those double parry up men helped him out a lot.
What I like to do when I play against undead who focus hero immediately is get anti-magic potion and try to dodge the first coil. It's very important. First engagement now.
This is
First mana, bro. Okay, DK has no mana anymore and no potion.
There's not that many bears, so to be honest, he's going for the Demon Hunter again, but he's so tanky. 2 levels of evasion, 1200 HP, popping the invul sort of early. Don't know that he necessarily needed to. The Lich at the north also in trouble, dropping a lot of items here. The parry up to heal up more. He's min-maxing like a Diablo player at the moment. The Lich,
the Lich is
dies to the north, to the dry. It's not even a hero involved in that kill. And honestly,
DK has no
like
mana. The whole fight.
The Naga doesn't have mana either, and that's the GG. Well, again, the expansion, I think there was the key point.
It's ballsy move, but worked perfectly, I guess.
But when I look at these games from Shihi, like all 3 so far against WFZ, he played pretty much cheese.
Yeah.
So it appears that
Do you think that kind of expansion is cheese?
Yeah, I think the way I define cheese is if the opponent knows what you're playing and does react accordingly, you lose.
Yeah.
You know, you rely on like the surprise element. And you rely on him making mistakes.
Yeah. Oh, Ancient Isles.
All right. And its map choice. You saw a lot of Ancient Isles yesterday. Today, not so much.
I think it's super good for undead against Night Elf.
Tell us why.
It's so difficult to expand on AI. I mean, it's easy to expand, but it's very difficult to keep the expand.
Okay.
Like the fighting position is really narrow. It's bad. You really need. Oftentimes, you need to eat all the trees. You know.
Yeah, there's trees left and right.
It's terrible. Yeah. And also the vision. If the undead camps in the middle of the map, it can see from far away, and you cannot go in the middle of the map. I don't like this map against undead. Also, and it's good for gargoyles.
Also, finding several creep camps with one Ancient of War is so hard. Like you take the ogres first, and then you go in the middle with the gnolls, and then you go back to your expansion.
Yeah. Takes time. Yeah. But I don't think he's gonna play gargoyle. WFZ, no. Not really a gargoyle player.
I don't think I've ever seen him play gargoyles.
Yeah, it's good on AI.
And you gotta tap out, and then you can go full screen.
Thanks.
All right. About to go into map number 2. Here we
go.
Let's see if I can do this again. I think that should be everything good.
Yep. It's normal, yeah.
It always lags a little bit.
Okay then. Okay, second map. No Tavern Hero, of course.
This is one of the most iconic WFZ typical maps where he just doesn't creep, runs over right away with aura, is aggressive, tries to kill some archers and wisps and stuff, and then later on goes for tier 2 Naga. One thing that you can do, but I've only seen orcs do this. Do you know that when you park like one unit here and one unit here next to the tavern,
surround the tavern?
It's surrounded right away.
I didn't know that.
Usually though, ghouls like they die too quickly to keep that surround stuck, but I've seen Focus do that before against Night Elf to keep the Beastmaster there.
No, I don't think it's gonna happen this time. But I think GCS will definitely have a hard time mid game. You know, when they both will take their second hero. And of course, this time no hidden expansion. It's impossible on this map. It's too easy to scout it because I think there is only one position where you can build it, right? Probably here.
And you can also build, I think, here, or do the creeps wake up here? I'm actually not sure.
Maybe here, but if you do it further down, the dragon will attack it.
Yeah. More further away? Yeah. Okay. All right. So, it's a demon, right? I know
Yeah,
what.
nothing surprising so far.
By the way, he did go for a ghoul scout. Oftentimes here
Mhm.
you will see the undead not go for the ghoul scout because it's very rare that the Ancient of War here will not be here.
Yeah.
And
Sometimes some elf like to build it here. You know, the other green
Yeah.
camp in the middle.
I've also seen it sometimes at
player's
the
forces
natural,
are under
but
attack.
Yeah, against undead it's very risky. In mirror, maybe, yeah, we can do it.
So, WFZ, is he going to be very aggressive without creeping again? I assume he will be.
Mm-hmm.
He already was on Echo Isles, and yeah, he runs over right away. Without the aura, though.
As you can see, bottom left, there's already one wisp, so we have to pay attention to this wisp this time.
Yeah, you do love your Shadow Priests.
Shadow Priest or maybe expansion. We'll see. And circle, pretty good item.
What do you prefer? The claws?
Close, yeah.
Claws.
Because I like to, as we talked about earlier, kill ghouls as fast as possible. And the claw is really good for that. Okay, so is WFZ, yeah, he's going to attack, okay.
Yeah, of
No
course.
mass ghoul, no, nothing
this
special.
It is not HLA.
Yeah. Or Lucifer.
Lucifer does that?
Mass ghoul? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
On
it
ladder
does.
or also in real games?
I've seen him do that in
A
real games
player's
as well.
forces are
There you
under
go.
attack.
Tier 2. Almost at the same time. Demon Hunter only needs one little tiny creep over here for level 2, or a skeleton will also give the necessary experience.
Joshi is scared, is healing his Ancient of War.
He only has 2 archers, that's pretty greedy.
Yeah. Do you think he's gonna sit him back and produce more archer?
I think so. One is super greedy.
What I like about the only thing that I think is good on AI for Elf is that you can get many mercs very easily.
Also, you have good spots to hide your wisps
Yeah,
in.
that's true.
Pretty nice against ghouls.
A player's forces are under attack.
WFZ creeping the green camp with like 5 ghouls and 2 skeletons.
I really don't like his super aggressive, like DK running over right away.
Yeah, it's good if you get skeletons and you can, you know, make the Knight of use his Moonwell, but it didn't happen here. So it's not worth it.
WFZ really not a player known for going gargoyles, and so
Yeah.
far, yeah, we only have 1 crypt. Would be a
Okay,
big
so only 2
surprise.
archers because he's going to get both mercs bottom left. That's why only.
Ah, yeah. Okay, yeah. Then it's not so greedy, of course.
Yeah.
A player's forces are under attack.
I like that choice.
Yeah, it's good.
Archers die so quickly against frenzy ghouls later on with berserkers. It's gonna be better. And of course, the Shadow Priest provides nice utility in the
Yeah,
early game.
dispel, healing.
Yeah, dispel and heal, exactly.
The
There we
thing
go.
is, when you lose an archer, you're like, it's an archer. But when you lose the berserker, it's so expensive.
Yeah. Definitely
Yeah,
wants to keep
WZ
it
is
alive.
expecting it. He was scouting with this goal. Now he
Yeah.
knows.
Demon Hunter, no boots of speed again. Seems like that's...
Yeah.
And WFZ himself gets them, so most likely going to be a Naga again. Second for him.
I like the base layout of JCC. Pretty good. Okay, so Panda this time maybe?
No.
Naga again.
Again, it's a Naga with boots. Panda is just so vulnerable.
Well, it's bad until you have Dryads, I think.
Yeah, that's true. But you can't creep until you have Dryads. And now
Yeah,
he's just going to
that's true.
camp the tavern here, it seems. Yeah.
Oh man,
Boots on
no
the Naga,
boots.
this
Be
could mess
careful.
around. There's no wisp nearby.
Mm-hmm.
Can you... Is an Ancient of War, does that give you access to the tavern?
Yeah.
Huh.
Yep.
Yeah, of course. I mean, farms also do, so...
Yeah, it does.
A player's
Commander
Um,
wants to
forces are
drag
under
him
attack.
away here so he gets time
Mm-hmm.
to buy a second hero.
But
What's it gonna
WFZ
be?
know about it. He knows.
Panda would be so greedy. Let's see.
Panda, man. Panda.
And She doesn't have boots when she comes out. Doesn't want to buy her now. This is so annoying for this
Yeah.
He's gonna start eating. He goes Panda! Are you kidding me?
I should have bet more beers. More beers on this.
Against the Naga, second with boots. And he doesn't even have level 3 demon. If he has level 3 demon, that's all fine. He can,
Yeah.
he can definitely go
Forces are
Panda.
under attack.
But now look who's the one who's scared now.
But I think the Undead could be aggressive now.
Yeah.
Until there's Dryads out, but it's gonna be a while. As we take a look in the main.
Pretty
the
soon, yeah.
lowers
Pretty
aren't-
soon.
they're gonna be here in maybe a minute. but
Joe
until then-
is like, I don't care, it's your half of the map, but I get my ancient of
I
war
think you
here.
could just run down this Berserker and the archers after, or the Panda.
Nice. Got the item and the.
And the right way.
He's doing so well actually.
I don't understand why the Undead is so afraid. I really don't. This Demon Hunter doesn't have boots. He can't
Yeah.
even really chase down the ghouls.
That's true.
I think this is a big mistake by the Undead. Big mistake. He is choosing the Naga with the boots against the Panda.
Yeah,
that
and now he's being passive.
you have to be aggressive.
Yeah,
with this,
that- I know.
At least until there are
Players'
Dryads.
forces are under attack.
Speaking of which, the first one's gonna be out right now.
Mm-hmm.
And this is where like a timing window closes.
Yeah, exactly.
WFZ messing up pretty bad here.
We're gonna see Wyrm this time. First sacrificial pit being built. Yeah, that's strange. Why would you creep right
Seriously.
Yeah.
I think he was afraid of the Ancient of War.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
you
yeah.
just don't, you walk away from it. You chase down first
Mhm.
the Berserker, then the archers, or you go for the Panda. Either is fine.
Or you can do like some other Chinese undead. You go to the base and cancel the lures. It's actually pretty annoying.
Yeah, could also do that.
But here
Seriously,
he accomplished nothing.
I can't believe
Yeah.
that he messed this up so well. Especially WFZ, usually he's so aggressive, but he got scared.
Now Panda is level 2. 2 Dryads are out. This is crazy.
A player's forces are under attack.
Okay.
He is on the Panda, Demon suddenly almost level 3 with pretty
Yeah.
good inventory. Did he buy one of those circles? Ah, no, he got all the 3.
No, you got both in the middle.
And he got both
Yeah.
in the middle and in the right, of course. Mana Stone for the DK is very good.
And one of the wind is not that bad actually.
Yeah, if you can...
If you want to snipe the Lich.
Yeah, if you can like interrupt a timely coil,
Yeah.
or if like you see the destroyer just used his dispel, you
Mhm.
use it, and then if it goes on cooldown, you can't dispel it.
It's gonna be tough
Yeah,
for
tier 3, Lich
level
is
3
coming,
already.
And here's the
And now it's gonna be all about creepjacking the undead, making him TP. See, that's another problem with this map. It takes so much time to come from this side to the other side because of the cliffs.
Right, he finds him though.
Yeah.
Seems like the Null Overseer will be dead before
Yeah,
the night
we'll have time to
arrives.
get the creep and the...
But he's not. Rejuvenation is gonna be ready here. Juicing the Demon Hunter back up again. And yeah, this has to be TP now. There's no way he can finish.
Yeah, there's
That's
no
why the Undead started keeping their TP. Back in 2014 they always
sell
sold
them
it.
right away, yeah.
Attack.
And
Expansion is done for JCS.
I think he should go over now. The Night Elf.
Yeah.
Go to the top again and keep on chasing him. He's level 3 Panda already.
He's getting an Ancient of Wind ready
I
as
don't
well.
like him creeping here.
Oh, he sold the Wand of the Wind. Maybe need a bit extra cash for orb and the stuff. I mean, I guess he's right. It's more important than Wand of the Wind.
A player's forces are under
Double
attack.
invul. Also Wand of Illusion.
Yeah.
Really gonna creep the Merc Camp as well? He is. He's giving the Undead so much space.
Well, I think the logic is, if you can creep it, just creep it, because maybe later you won't have time to do it.
No, but he would have been able to contest the Undead now for this camp up here. And he would definitely
He was
win the
kind of
fight.
far away, don't you think?
But after he forces TP here,
Yeah, he should have
that is
run
natural.
directly.
If he runs over right away,
Yeah.
he can contest the Undead. Maybe that exposes his expansion.
Yeah,
so
exactly.
That's an issue.
Yeah. Because with the shade, you can get the
And the sap-
sapper. Yeah.
But if you see the sappers in time and then you cancel and they don't find the connection, then
Yeah.
you feel really dumb.
Yeah, you sit like with the sapper in your hand and you don't know what to do with it.
Naga is close to level 3 here. He can reach that if he
player's
solo creeps
forces
the little
are
green
under
camp.
That
and see
Demon
if he
Hunter is a beast,
realizes
man.
it. Oh yeah.
Crazy
He
item.
sees it with the shade though, so he knows it's a priority to focus the Demon Hunter.
Yep.
And with the Naga, he has a good opportunity to do so.
He goes for 2 worms right away, man.
And
And
he's not solo creeping the Naga.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. He's very close to double level up. He's gonna get it on the ledge here.
he's gonna go for a timing attack when the second worm comes
Yeah.
out.
Yeah. Often the case against Night Elves expanding. And Hippos, how many do we have? None so far. Chichi needs to break soon.
Yeah.
Very soon. Is he going
So
for
right
how many upgrades does he
now,
have? 1-1 upgrades. Do you like this, going for upgrades so early?
when as night off,
On the Night Elf,
yeah, I like it. 1-1 or 0-1, 0-1.
He's about to. He's gonna get 1-1 though.
Oh, 1-1. Yeah, okay.
Hippogriff scouting now, seeing the undead army coming in. Is there a heal scroll on this undead side? Yes. Gonna be necessary against the panda. Lich, good damage. The demon hunter also very good damage.
Yep.
Doesn't have a telestaff or.
No staff of.
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Oh, he doesn't have a staff.
No staff,
No staff
man.
at all. Oh, shishi.
He keeps the shitty replenishment potion, but doesn't buy a stupid staff, man.
He's at 58 supply.
I don't understand.
And
It's
this
like
is a very
it's
good-
like he's asking for losing the game,
This
you
is
know.
an amazing position right here for the undead to
Yeah.
fight in, but he's not gonna go there actually. Very surprising.
Like Czech often doesn't play with staff of preservation. I don't understand why.
Right, here we go. This is quite a few hippos. There's
Yeah.
a Ludent in here as well, and there's no fiends at all.
Yep.
Oh my god, he has no fiends, but he has Fog Lightning and Nova.
And 2 worms.
And that might be enough to just focus them out quickly enough. The
Oh
heal
my
scroll
god,
is
the
already
damage of the
used.
panda is crazy.
Yeah, Panda
All the
has
ghouls are dead.
going
Only
ham.
1 ghoul left. 2 ghouls.
And the hippos, they're keeping the worms busy. The bears are
Yep.
still alive on the ground. This might be Shishi just taking this game. Only worms left alive.
He doesn't need a staff, man.
WFZ, who was pretty much destroying him earlier on, is on the verge of being eliminated. Mana Stone has been used. The
careful.
demon in trouble.
He
though,
has invul, he has
invul.
invul. He's-
Yeah,
yeah,
and
STH
the
is
Naga,
not gonna die.
level 3 being chased
The Lich
away.
though, the Lich. Be careful, the Lich is gonna die, man.
With the Naga slow, he has one more coil. No, he doesn't have a coil.
No coil anymore, no mana.
Oh, the
my
Demon
god.
Hunter,
Now
he
you're
has
gonna
the
need a
TP.
staff. Oh, okay, TP transferred. One last. Oh my god, everything is red.
Oh, and he gets the worm
One
with
last
the very
kill.
last shot.
No fin, man. No fin. Of course he's gonna go crazy on those
Yeah.
hippogriff.
And once again, he went for the front line bears with the ghouls.
Yeah, that's.
He could have run past them and go for the
Mhm.
back line. But
Okay,
didn't do
finally
it.
he has staff.
I think that's it though. How is he supposed to win this now? He has,
I don't
he has
know,
a
man.
worm and a single destroyer. And one ghoul still.
Oh,
hacking
finally
away.
2 fins.
This is too late though.
Yeah, I think he knows it. Now Josie can just, sit and relax and wait. Because everything is red for the undead. But with Aura and Blight, it's gonna go green pretty soon, but still.
He just needs to make sure his heroes don't die, and then
Yeah.
this game should be unlosable almost.
WFZ is like, I don't need Weir, I need more Fins now. How many hippogriffs are there gonna be? 1, 2, 3 hippogriffs, okay. I'm really not a big fan of like getting 2 worms that quickly. I think 1 is enough, maybe you can get 1 or
Yeah.
2 fins.
I think also you get the first worm as quickly as you can,
Yeah.
and then you hit with that one. And get more things instead, yeah, I agree.
Because this unit is so expensive. You have to,
Yeah, also takes
it's
such
like
a
an
long time.
investment on the long term. And 1 already died, so
And usually one worm is enough to slow
All the bears.
All of the bears.
yeah.
And
Which
then
is
you
kind
were-
of
and then
imbalanced.
you assault the backline with the ghouls. That's the way it's supposed to go.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Maybe WZ got nervous. Remember, he played this so passively with
Yeah.
a Naga with boots against a Demon Hunter with no boots and a Panda.
Well, he accomplished nothing on tier 2. Absolutely nothing. And that's really bad when you play against a really good Night of player.
Yeah.
On tier 2, it's the time window when you need to deal damage. Yeah, I think he knows he has to push right now, otherwise it's...
I really like that the Panda got the TP as well.
Yeah.
This is a safety button. The one way he loses this game is by losing his heroes. Good AoE damage there onto the hippos.
Yep.
But maybe they can get reject, maybe they can fly back to the Moonwells.
Oh, he's not gonna push, he's waiting. Okay.
He's still banking at 50.
Yep.
And he's making a temple! All right. Is he
Mass benches?
double temple? But he needs more.
Benches or
He needs
Necros.
more duels. Necros, come on, dude. Necros aren't units. Necros are, I don't know, decoration for the, for the box.
just a feature? Okay.
He needs more goods though. There's no way he can get to master with this amount of lumber.
Soon the units of GCS are going to be 2-2 in
Oh, yeah.
stats.
Speaking of upgrades, 0-0 for the undead.
Yeah. So benches, it's gonna take so long, man. Do you think he's gonna go for the only for the anti-magic shield
Now he's gonna
or
steal the
possess?
bears.
Okay.
Oh, that was a pretty good use of
Yep.
the damage combo
But it's
there.
only three
There's-
bears,
they're
man.
still all alive, the hippos. Heal scroll to counteract the damage, going for the frost room now, not in range with the dryads for the slow. The damage isn't too incredible. Here come a few webs, but there's still
Well,
a
the
couple
hit
of
from
them
the
alive.
dryad connected, so the worm is slow now. But I don't think he's gonna be able to kill
Does
the
he
worm.
really want to go into the main
The
base?
DK though, be careful, man.
Has to go for the invul and he will survive with it. We have more and more web coming in. 7
Josh is
seconds.
now really committing with this attack. He wants to finish the game
Seems
right
to
now
be
because he
over.
feels he has the edge on this game.
Roar on everything. Of course, he has a TP to get out of this.
Yeah.
Should things get too dicey, he has to retreat all the way back to the last little corner of his base.
Yep.
A lot of the Knight of Army can't attack, but they're closing in.
Actually,
hippos
nothing is attacking right now. Only hippogriffs.
But the Frost Room's still busy with
Yeah.
only the
Oh my
hippos.
god, this breath of fire is huge.
And there's only one more breath. Can he turn it around after that? The Frost Room, the single one he has, is still alive.
Only one
Oh,
hippogriff.
the Lich, though, far up front.
Oh my god,
There
the
is no
Lich.
coil. The Lich might be
The Lich
dying
is
right here.
dead. Yeah.
And he falls. No more orb for him. He's
GG.
hiding, but it's not enough.
And JoCC makes it to the playoffs.
Shihi, who was kind
Was-
of destroyed by WFZ, but
Yeah.
at his own hand. Finally, he plays a straight-up game.
Maybe he likes the thrill of being in the loser bracket.
In the very last game, he plays it straight up, and he wins. And WFZ, disappointing. Having a very
Yeah.
strong showing, I felt, against TH, and after he was given the throw, also played well against Shihi, but then
Mhm.
here in the lower bracket,
But man, that tier 2 timing was... Nothing happened. It was very disappointing. As an undead, I think.
yeah, you can't go Naga and Boots and not get any kills. That
Yeah,
just
yeah,
doesn't
that's
work.
an insult to the undead race. But,
But you still got 1-0. He's gonna win anyways, you know.
well, we'll see.
All right, our group stage is done, and Shihi is the last one to make it through to the playoffs. He's one of 8 players now, and we're gonna try to show you
The grid.
So, only one undead made it through. As we said, it's not quite updated yet, but will be. You just saw earlier TH making it through in first place with
Mhm.
crazy strong games. Jesus Christ, he looked damn scary. Also, his brother Infi up in the upper part of the bracket against Fly. Man, that's going to be a really nice game to start off tomorrow. Tomorrow, by the way, we start a little bit sooner at 3 China time. That is 9 o'clock in the morning. Central
In Europe,
European, summertime. Foggy is going to be going up against Shihi, actually, because Foggy was first and Shihi took second place.
Mhm.
Life against 1-2-0. Poor
Oh,
Life, man.
crazy
That's-
game.
That's going to be a hard game for
Mm.
Life.
Do not miss that match.
And a human mirror between Romantic and TH.
Mhm.
Also, we're going to have the first round of the lower bracket tomorrow, so 6 series. That's why we're going to have a little bit of a longer day
Mhm.
tomorrow.
Any provisions or
Predictions, you
yeah
mean?
predictions?
So 1-0 is going to destroy Life. He's just too good.
No
against-
bias
he's
at all.
just too good against Night Elf, man.
Yeah, that's true.
Infi against Fly. If Fly doesn't improve, Infi is going to destroy him.
I didn't watch the game of Infi, but everybody said he played like crazy.
Yeah, he played
So
really,
good.
really
Okay.
well. Foggy. I still think he's the best Night Elf in the world.
Hmm.
I think he has a good chance here against Shishi.
I think it's 50-50.
And Romantic
I
also
Can tell.
against. I think Romantic's gonna have a tough time against TH, who was playing
Yeah.
so amazingly well today. Honestly, when I look at these, at least for me, I see favorites in each of those
Mhm.
matches. But you say Foggy and Shishi, that's going to be a very close encounter.
Yeah, that's gonna be close. I can't tell really. I can't say who's gonna win. Hopefully Foggy, of course, but
Hopefully.
I can say.
We're going to have 2 players already departing us tomorrow. There's a lower bracket, but we will be playing out the lower bracket round 1. Last
So-
time Foggy had a crazy run in the lower bracket, but this time he wants to make it further in the upper bracket, have like a little bit of a safety net.
Yeah. So probably Infi against Foggy semifinal, and then TH against
What is
120.
that's what I would expect.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. Yeah, that's what I would
Well,
expect.
we'll find out tomorrow, I guess.
Fly though, he can really step on the pedal and step up his game.
Mm-hmm.
If he plays really well tomorrow, that could be a totally even game and a really cool game as well. So, Neo, how have you been?
Good. I think there's only one more thing to do, right?
There's one more thing to do. We're gonna play our goodbye song, and I hope you guys tune in tomorrow. Again, it's the weekend, so maybe you're gonna have a bit easier of a time tuning in early.
Mm-hmm.
And see you tomorrow at 9 Europe time. Good night.
See you guys.